Hi everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I am so excited. I did this spiral Dutch pour a couple of weeks ago and so happy with it. Really loved it. And this little one just down here, love the idea, love the concept. I love bright colours. My name is Rainbow Acrylics, so I'm going to do a rainbow. My plan will be to start off red, do some reds, orange, yellow, and build the rainbow outwards. So you've got the violet and the pink at the edge. And blow this out in the same way as these spirals. I do not know if it will work. I'm going to have to have enough contrast in each of the sections for it to work. But wouldn't it be amazing if I could achieve a rainbow spiral? So I'm going to give it a go. So let me show you the colours I've got. Here are my colours. I'm not going to go through them all because there's so many. I literally just pulled loads of colours off my shelf, but you can see I've got some copper, some reds, orange, yellows, greens, so yellowy greens, darker green, turquoises, blues, and then violets and pinks and purples. All of these paints, I know that some are in bottles, some are in tubs, but they're all mixed exactly the same way with floetrol. And I'll put the recipe for that in the description of this video. Having done a few of these spirals now, I've learned that the best thing to do is to put a base layer down. So what I probably would have thought of doing is putting the colours down, but also pouring a little bit of white as well, just to brighten all the colours. But instead, I'm going to do the white for the base and then pour the colours on top. I did it without the white base once, and it just didn't work as well. The colours seem to muddy a lot more. So I don't want a lot of paint, so I'm going to do quite a small puddle to start with. Blow that out, and then I can always add more if I need to. Right, that's my base covered. I spent ages covering the base because I didn't want to have to put extra paint on. I just wanted to make use of what I had without blowing lots over the edge. So I've managed to do it. There's drips along the edge, but not much. So it's just, I just didn't want to waste any paint. Right, let's just have a think. So red in the centre. So I guess I've got to find the centre. That's the first thing to do. Right, that's roughly the centre. It really doesn't have to be exact because it's going to be blown around, so it really doesn't matter. So the main red I'd like to use is this one here, which is carmine. So, you know, shall I do a little dot of each colour? So let's pretend that's red, although it's bronze. So if I said red, orange, right, I've done a tiny dab of each colour. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Just so I can make sure I can fit all the colours in. So we're going to have a red centre. So let's just do a little bit of red. I've got some of the iridescent red blue. Dribble that in. And then I've got some bronze, like some copper here. I think I might add just a tiny hint of this. Now I've gone into the orange already, haven't I? No, let's not add that one then. Do you know, I don't like that copper. Let's take some of it out. I don't want a brown centre. I don't mind a little bit, just for a little bit of iridescence, but I don't want a lot. Right, red. Right, is that enough colour? I think it probably is. So I've now put the painting on a board on a cake turntable so I can spin it round. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do, is hold the hairdryer quite still and at the same time very gently spin this board round and move the hairdryer slowly to the edge. That's the plan. One thing, my last one, I put a lot more paint on the corners and it worked a lot better. Oh, that's run out. I think it was the first one I didn't have as much colour on the corners, so I ended up with these white corners, which I didn't like as much. So add a bit more colour there. Because it was quite difficult to blow around on these corners, so adding more colour just disguised that a bit. Right, I'm pretty nervous now because I just don't know if this is going to work. And it's a lot of paint to waste, so let's give it a go. I think I've done it. I felt like I missed a bit. I think it was that bit there. There's quite a lot of paint. I'm worried that that's going to move. But I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. It's quite pink heavy, but I love pink, so that's fine. I think I've done it. It's so difficult because I couldn't tell what was happening while I was doing it. I just had to stay so focused on keeping my hands still and keeping on spinning. I need to sort this out. I don't know what happened there, but that's not right. I think other than that, I love it. It's turned a little bit swampy here. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Look, some of the red has got right out to here. I've done it though. Oh, I'm so happy. Look how it blends blue into purple. It really does blend one to the other. And there are lots of cells appearing, especially in this pink and red. I need to actually have another go at these corners. I cannot believe this has worked. I'm absolutely amazed this has worked. I am so excited. I would do it differently next time. I would have more red, orange and yellow and green. I'd have less pink, so I'd get the proportions a bit differently. But I've got every single colour, and it's just so pretty. It blends, so green just flows effortlessly into the blue. The blue just flows just into that purple, and then into the pink, and then in the center there's a lovely a copper spiral there, the red, orange and yellow into the green. I ended up blowing around a little bit here. I might do some embellishing over the top, just add a little bit more orange to fill those sections in, because what was happening, I've got a ridge of paint here where that green is, and it's pushing over that orange, so I'm losing the orange a bit. So I've been blowing it out, but it keeps falling back in. So I might just do a little touch up afterwards. The cells in the pink section are just amazing. They're just absolutely beautiful cells, and some really big cells. Very interesting, this section here. I get the feeling there's some red there, but it's underneath. So I was blowing out the red, so it is there, but then the blue has gone over the top of it. So you just get this seamless blending between the colours. But then you also have these really stark boundaries, purple, green and blue. And the same here, yellow and blue. I mean, yellow and blue next to each other, that's quite unusual. Orange and blue. Just beautiful details. Can you see the sparkle there? I don't know if you will be able to see. It is really sparkly, and that's just because of all those iridescent colours that I used. Beautiful little cells over there. Right, I will be back when this is dry. I'm quite nervous to see how this dries. I just hope it doesn't sort of collapse in on itself. If it does, I'll just do another one because I'm loving it. So here's the dry painting. I love it. It's gone so well. I did have to just embellish slightly here. There was some bright green showing through the orange, and I wasn't happy. So I've just touched it up with some orange. But I've got the full rainbow, so I'm so happy. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Some of the details on the cells are absolutely fascinating. Probably one of my favourite bits has to be in the blue. You can just see all these other colours just peeking through. So it's just so interesting. So you've got just such a seamless transition between the colours. Really happy with the white. You've got the white just mixed up with all the colours. There are some amazing cells in the pink, so what a lovely way to sort of finish the painting at the edges. And I just love all the little ripples. So some of these little ripples were natural, some of them I added when it was wet. So I'm just so happy. It's worked so well. I would do it differently next time. I would do larger sections of colour in the middle, so more red, orange and yellow, because that's very small really compared to the whole canvas. But I think I'm being a bit picky there. Overall, yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think. Leave me any comments you have, any thoughts you have. I'd love to hear from you. Great. Thanks for watching. Bye.